I love it here. There's so much life here. You know, when I think about it, I think about this planet, and I think about how it functions, and I think about how it relates to itself. Plants, animals, microscopic creatures, everything that we have on the face of this earth relates to the earth, has a relationship with the earth in some fashion. We have a very unhealthy relationship with the one thing that supports us and gives us life. A very unhealthy relationship. We destroy it, put poison in it, drop things in it that shouldn't be there, throw our garbage in it, on and on and on and on and on about the things that we do to this planet that supports us. And, you know, why are the big corporations still paying fines and being able to continue on with what they're doing? This is a problem that permeates this system, both in the private sector, in the government, in the municipal, in the county, in the state, the federal system, and it permeates the system so deeply. The rich can do what they want. The only people that are getting hit and hurt are the people that can't afford to pay the fines for what they're doing. That is a whole nother mess about this country and the sickness that permeates it. But the same sickness that permeates this country of ours is also getting into and permeating the ocean and the air and everything that we eat and everything that we drink, and even some of the things that we put on our body. Think of all the chemicals that you throw in to your washer and your dryer when you do your laundry. Think about all the cancer commercials on TV. They're just coming out with baby powder. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Wore it every day, smelled great, felt great, put it in my sheets, all kinds of stuff. Who'd have thought? You know? But think about the chemicals that you put in your laundry, and then think about you wearing them. Think about all the chemicals that are on the creams and the lotions and the deodorants and the aerosols and everything that you put on your body. Take all of those chemicals and separate them alone and find out how many poisons are in what you're wearing every day. Yeah.
Well, you had to spend the rest of your life counting all those molecules.
I know life is perishing from the earth. I'm 57 years old, and I've seen just in my time how life has begun to perish from the earth at what should be an alarming rate. It should be an alarming rate. But it's only an alarming rate to the people who understand the relationship that our children and our great-grandchildren and so on and so forth are going to have with this planet. Yeah. They love this planet. They love their children. They love the children that their children are going to have, and so they're motivated to do something about this planet. Now think about how little people there are working on the environment in this country, and think about how selfish and unloving on a human level. I'm not talking about relating to one another and buying things for one another and doing the dance that ends up in divorce and adoption and all kinds of crazy stuff that happens in this country. Think about love on a human level, where they're incapable of loving the children that they have born after them, you know, and that they're incapable of loving this planet that supports them, you know. I don't know, you know, everywhere I go, I've been a lot of places, and everywhere I go, I've met a lot of really good people. Yeah. You know, a lot of really good people, regardless of who they are or where they work, how much they make, you know, their socioeconomic status and all of that, you know, put together. No matter what, the vast majority of all the people that I have met have been good and decent people. All the way down from the man laying in the gutter on Skid Row, all the way to the wealthiest people I've ever met have turned out to be just good and decent people. I know that if they really understood what they were doing to themselves, to this planet, and to their progeny, is that the word for it? Yeah, you know, if they really thought about it and really took the time to imagine not having air to breathe, or to imagine not having water to drink, or to imagine not being able to grow food because of the ozone layer. If they really took the time to think about it, I believe it would move them to help. Even if it's just eliminating some of their footprint, you know? You wouldn't believe how many people there are that I see that don't even care about their footprint. Don't even care.
Yeah.
You know, all the way down from the cigarette butt that goes on the ground, which I'm guilty with because I'm a smoker, all the way to pulling over alongside the road and dumping their trash. You know.
How long you been in the Keys?
I've been in the Keys for 4 months.
Where'd you come from to here?
I came from a massive road trip. I started off in Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, snap.
Got on my motorcycle, that Kawasaki over there. It's a 900 Vulcan. Beautiful bike. I love that bike. Got on that bike, rode it to Astoria, Oregon. But I took the long way, man. I went over the Rocky Mountains, across the grasslands over the Rocky Mountains, through Utah, Nevada. I ended up in San Francisco. I took the Highway 101, the Coast Highway, all the way from San Francisco to Astoria.
Dang.
And well, then I rode it from Astoria, Oregon to Las Vegas. And then from Vegas to Kingman, Arizona. And then I got on 40 and I rode it straight across this country all the way to where 40 turns into 95. And then I got south to Key Largo.
You've seen almost the whole,
thousands of miles. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah, you good.
Thousands of miles. And I enjoyed every second of it, let me tell you. You know?
So you got the real macro perspective. You've seen the thing from zoomed out, like you got the experience amongst all the people and stuff. What can you say about, what do you think here? Do you think like, what do you, here on the water side, on the water's edge?
My God, I don't think that I've met friendly people. Des Moines, Iowa has some real friendly people.
Yeah.
But the people down here, man, they're off the chain with love. They are off the chain with love.
Yeah.
And a lot of them that I've met love each other, love themselves, love the water, the ocean, respect it, you know, and they're honest. I've met a lot of really honest people since I've been here. I think it's great, you know.
So what do you think the pirate life is for you?
The pirate life is for me. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I always make fun about that whenever I go out on the water on the boat. No beard, the pirate. We forgot the chum. And we forgot a couple other things that we needed. It was a wonderful ride out there and a wonderful ride back. I want to see some dolphins, man. And by dolphins, I mean porpoises, not mahi.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see some porpoises, man, like Flipper. You know,
you caught any fish or seen anything weird happen out here in the streets?
I've caught a couple of barracuda, which was really fun. I'd rather have something that fought a little better. The meat's good, you know.
Barracuda?
Oh yeah,
baby ones or big ones?
Oh, big ones, and a couple of smaller ones. You just got to be careful, man. Don't get your hands anywhere around their teeth. Period.
That's what they do, reef fish. So I got a little poison in them.
No, I've felt comfortable about eating them. It doesn't bother me a bit. I eat the wherever I go and wherever I've traveled in my life. I eat whatever food people here eat. You know, I had some wonderful experiences, man.
What are some other stuff you made?
Well, I think when I was in Omaha, I decided to try something new, so I ate some food from Turkey, and I actually tasted some things I'd never tasted before, and that's an awesome experience. It doesn't happen a lot, I don't think, anymore, because people are so set on what they eat, you know, or whatever. But it hadn't happened to me ever, well, for a long time, and I enjoyed it a lot. So some of the stuff we eat down here, I really like anything Cuban. Okay, I like it when the Cuban person can take anything that they're making and turn it from spaghetti to Cuban spaghetti, and from lasagna to Cuban lasagna. Trust me, there's a difference. Yeah. So I've eaten a lot of Cuban food, things I've never seen or tried before. You know, I'm enjoying it.
What about anything from the water?
Well, I've eaten snapper out of the water. I've eaten barracuda out of the water. And there's a couple other kinds of fish that are from around here that I've eaten that I don't know the names of, that were really good. Wahoo, I think, was one of them. That was delicious.
Wahoo.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. So.
This show recording live from the beach. What do you think, global warming?
You know, I'm gonna take their word for it and say yes. I don't really have the experience with watching the weather change around here, you know, so I wouldn't really know, but I believe in global warming, absolutely. I mean, I've heard enough about it, about melting ice caps and rising water, and you know, odd temperatures in places where they shouldn't be odd temperatures.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, absolutely.
Good man. Hey, your wise wisdom having a human being, bro. Thanks for taking the time.